Today we're going to make a saltwater lure, a lure that looks like this. So this is my version of what a pilchard will look like. So the angle on the bib is going to have to be pretty steep so it doesn't dive very deep. First I prep a piece of camphor wood to carve it from. Then with a little bit of blue tape I'm able to draw it out and use that to guide me as I cut out the rough shape with the bandsaw. With the block shape cut out, I can draw in some contour lines so I can shape it from front to back to give it more of a fish-like taper. I can only really get a very rough shape using the belt sander, but with a little bit of hand sanding, I get a pretty nice shape. I like to place the eye sockets on the side of the head so I can then position the carving details and get carving. These are going to be a simple carve, but I think it makes a nice detail at the end. Now I have to use a Dremel to cut in a slot for the tail that I'm going to put in, and a slot for the fin on the top. And I glue in a piece of tongue depressor and shape the fin out. It comes out pretty nice. It looks pretty natural. Now I've got to be sure I've got the right amount of weight that I can put in the body. This acts as a counterweight. Adding foil will give this lure a nice shine and a natural kind of silver look. And now for something a little bit fancy, some foil scales. And these will go on as strips and build up from the tail back. And when it's fully covered, it just looks really cool. Let's get started on the paint. Some silver for that little fins to get out the top. I want to make it look as much like this photo as I can. So let's put some lateral lines on. And I'm using them dark green. Then a little bit of dark green on top, protecting that fin. And then some gold around the gill plates and along that lateral line. A little bit of red on the mouth, and then those big eyes. With the dive bib glued in, I glue in the tail in the same way. I think it looks pretty natural. Then it's time for a nice thick clear coat. And this lure is ready for the water.